Okay, so I'm just going to record a short video on how to reset your Facebook password. From time to time you might get messages saying your account's been compromised, or you might get something through and you'll click it and then enter your details, and then all of a sudden your friends are getting messages from somebody pretending to be you, and the whole scam continues. So what I'm going to do is show you how to use your computer. It'll work the same on Windows as it would on Mac as well. Just to go in and check your account, have a look to see if anyone's logged in from any foreign locations, and then how to reset the password. So your first thing to do is to go to your computer. This one's just using Windows, and open up the web browser you would normally use to get to Facebook. In this case, I'm just going to use Edge, but you can use Chrome just the same. So go to facebook.com, and I'm already signed in using my test account. So in the top right hand corner, you can see a little down arrow next to the notifications button. So you click on that first of all, and then that third option down is settings and privacy, and then you just choose settings from the list. On the left hand side, under the settings menu, you've got security and login. So if you click this, one of the things that will be displayed in the list is where you're currently logged on, or where you're currently logged in. Best thing to do is to click on see more, and then that shows you all the most recent logins to your account. So we can see here Windows PC, Guernsey, this is where I am now, using Edge, that's fine, and active now, so this is the current session we're using here. But there's also another login using a OnePlus mobile phone, Guernsey, okay, so that's me as well. Hey, but look at the third one down here. Somebody in France has logged onto my account. That would be an indicator that the account's been compromised and you need to reset your passwords and things. So what would you do in this instance? Well, best thing to do is to reset your password and then log out of any and all existing other sessions. So let's go down here. So change password. So click edit. So the thing we need to do first is put in our current password into the current box. So that's my current password. And then into the new and retype new, we need to type our new password and then click save changes. So what you get asked to do here is if you think your account has been compromised, basically, you've got to do to log out of any of our other sessions. So what we need to do is say review other devices and click continue. So remove other devices and click continue. And then here, log out of all sessions. Log out. So now what that's done is it's removed all of these other devices and logins from the list. So if you are logged in on any of your other devices, like a mobile phone or a tablet, an iPad, etc., next time you open up Messenger or you open up Facebook, you'll be prompted to log in using your new details. But anybody who was logged on with your account has now been kicked off. So the next session I will flick over to a mobile phone and repeat this process on a mobile device, so you can see how to do it on a mobile device as well as on a computer. Okay, so I'm going to reset the password using a mobile device now. This is an Android mobile phone. The menu button on this is in the top right hand corner of the screen. If you're using an Apple device, the menu button is in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. So the very first thing to do is to tap on the menu button, which is the 3-line button here, and then scroll all the way down to the bottom of the menu, and you'll find a settings and privacy option. So if you click on that to expand it, you'll then get a settings option that you can click. Then there is a password and security option here. So we can see a list of devices we're currently logged in on. The OnePlus 5 is the mobile device here. That's also the same device, logged in on Facebook app twice. If we click on see all, you'll see the Windows PC I was currently logged onto here. we did the demonstration a few minutes ago for resetting a password on Windows. That's what that's from. If there are any other items in the list here, especially if they're from somewhere else in the world, that is usually an indication that your account has been compromised and it's being used by somebody who you wouldn't really want to be using your account. So we're going to reset the password. So we go down here to under login, click on change password. So we need to type in the old password and then create a new password. So let's put the old password in. Let's type in a new password but get it right. And then repeat it here. And then click update password. Okay, so once the password's been changed, you'll get a question asking if you think somebody else has been using your account. In this case, it's best to click review other devices here and then continue. You'll be shown the same list of other devices, and what you always do really is click log out of all sessions and then log out, and then that will kick all of the other devices off your account and they'll have to log in. So they can't reconnect using the old password. If they try and reconnect, it's just going to say the password is wrong, and then it's not going to let them connect again. Okay, so one of the best ways we can secure our account to make sure that even if somebody gets hold of your password, then they can't log in to your Facebook account, is using something called multi-factor authentication or two-factor authentication. What this does is it sends a code to your mobile phone when you log in, and if you get a code randomly in the middle of the night, it means someone's trying to get into your account. This protects you against these scams where you receive a link and you click it and then it presents you with a login page that looks very much like a Facebook login page. You think it's genuine, so then you type in your details and then your account's compromised. So what we're going to do now is enable this multi-factor authentication. So we're back in the same place we were before in the web browser on the computer. So we basically hit the down arrow on the top right, went to settings and privacy, onto settings, and again under security and login. There is a use two-factor authentication here, and we can click edit on that. We got two options. One is using an authenticator app. This is a bit more complicated and in depth. The simplest way to use this protection on your account is to say use a text message by SMS. So we click on that option, and then the first thing we're going to be asked to do is enter a mobile phone number. So this would be our mobile phone number. I'm just going to use a number for a disposable mobile phone SIM card. Okay, make sure the country code is set right, and then click continue. Now what is happening is in the background I'm being sent a text message to my mobile phone with a number that needs to be entered in this dialog box here. So I've received a code on the phone, and it is 763883. So now we've entered that, we can do continue. Two-factor authentication now is on. The number has been updated. Excellent. So we sign out of this now. So I'm going to use a different web browser to connect now, because this will prompt us for the two-factor code. So it'd be as if you were doing it on a phone or another computer. So we'll do this one on Google Chrome. So we'll open this up, go to Facebook, and then go to sign in with our account. I think I might have fluffed the password now. No, so here we go. So it's if we're using a new device, and it's popped up and said, yeah, we've sent you a code. So now on my mobile device, I now have another login code, which I need to put in to unlock this so we can log in. So anybody else logging onto your account would receive this code. You would receive this code if somebody else is trying to log into your account. So we put the code in, and now we can say remember the browser. So this is a computer we're going to use more than once. So we'll just say save the browser and continue. This was a temporary computer we weren't going to use very often. We just say don't save and then click continue. And then we're logged in using a temporary account. One of the most important things to do if you're using a computer you wouldn't normally use, so maybe a computer at work, or friend or child's computer, just a random machine that you're using. Best thing to do is to log off when you're finished on Facebook. It's the same for all accounts. So if you click the down arrow in the top right hand corner, you've got the log out button here. So you can click that logs you off. And then on Facebook, you end up with your avatar here, and you can click the cross to remove the account from the computer. So now it's as if you didn't use this machine for Facebook. So anybody logging into it would have to put your details in again and put the correct password in to log on. Okay, so that briefly is how to reset your password on Facebook and how to set up multi-factor authentication to help secure your account.